then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Well, we changed it. Report.
Here's Jackson. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TV. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Yet again,
okay.
Mark Andrews.
Make an adjustment.
Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
That's too much, boy.
And he is going to be
Good
close
run.
to a first
That's
down
too
as
much,
the
though.
tackle made at the Bengals 17. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Tucker's kick is good.
All right, good deed. We'll take that.
On the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon.
Hey, get that juke, get that juke.
Up to the 22. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now it's Burrow.
Good.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes.
Over 3.
When you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards. And now a decision here on 4th and 1. Meeting the tough.
No sir, no sir.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Bengals will get the football back. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Catch the ball, man.
Lined up incomplete.
Good, clean play. No
All right,
flags
man,
coming
we're
out of
gonna
the
have to get
pocket
shit
of the
together.
officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So on is the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down.
Good tackle.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you.
All right, let's go.
A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
They're trying to do something with Lamar. Okay.
Strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson.
Come on, man. You take responsibility.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run through Dobbins. And they needed 2. They can only get 1. 4th down.
Show me some defense.
They'll try and run.
Good run.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
They'll
take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Now it's
my fault, boy.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going.
You killing
me,
son.
The veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
No juice.
And this play will be blown
and we
up.
got a
They'll
punt.
lose yardage back at the 38.
No
a loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the boards and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the gun, it's Jackson. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he will bring it back.
All right, we needed that. We needed that.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
I see 15.
But I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
You had it rolling, too. I ain't gonna lie. You had it rolling.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six.
Oh!
They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Yeah, it was.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Back to the same target, Campbell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hey, man, we got something over here, man.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
What, 90 speed too slow?
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, getting set for quarter number 3.
I'm trying to turn Burrow into Mahomes. I finally got his throw power up to 88.
Football to begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Yeah.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Yes,
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And able to get this one across the 45.
It's going to cost him a timeout.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Once again, they run with Mixon.
Get up.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Shit, my man an X-Factor too, though.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Burrow. Finding providing a safety valve here. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Open man.
That's a bad user. That's on you right there, man. You had to pick. You had to pick. Pick 6, maybe.
Take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up. Because they get some kind of points here. That next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
No, we changed it. Report, report.
Slot man moves right. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Finds his target, it's Marquise Goodwin. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Tighten up defense.
So
Tighten up defense.
Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Jackson.
Got it.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Damn, that pick that hurt.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Oh, man. Stop running. Had it beat.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. looking to throw again on second down.
Oh, come on. That's 5 yards. That's 5 yards. I'm jamming the man.
Coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
I didn't want him to have no free release, man.
Well, it's tough time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
Yeah.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Well, we got a ball game, folks. It's still.
Tucker now to kick it away.
I was feeling like it's going fast. It's already down near the 4th quarter.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, shit.
Get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Who was that?
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encourage their offensive mates to get some points.
Meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So following the failed try on 4th down, will change ends and change possession.
All right, 1 stop. He just won the field goal.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback.
Hey, man.
Whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This one from 35 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. Here we go. 2nd and 8 coming up.
back to Mixon on second down.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. And Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh, it. Man, bro. This nigga pump fake. That hurt.
I thought he had that one, and that was
It's for the game.
third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead,
That nigga
they're
pump
out of
fake.
the spot and help separate the receiver from
Fucked
the ball.
everything up. Give me some time on the line.
Going for it on 4th. He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
1st down. Here's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Able to find Higgins.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Bengals have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is in the zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They know that little expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
McPherson on for the point after.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Daxton Hill puts it off, and the Bengals are going to take
Boy, shining today.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because
Come on. That awareness means something. That nigga.
And the Ravens are going to take over here at
That straight stopped over around. Again.
with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
That is caught, Bateman, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Jackson.
Man open, it's good.
Strip.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The slot man in motion right.
Jackson to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Jackson.
His throw is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now Jackson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has.
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to try and go deep again.
On the
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Ravens
Good game, bro.
a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.